Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read from whom you're dealing with and what their intentions are towards you. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at THEYRE Tarot. She read you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. That's pretty crystal clear. Today, Aquarius. Huh? Are we really doing this today? I already can feel or sense where this is gonna go, and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my god. Okay. I guess some people just need a little boost, a little pick me up, or maybe like a little take me down a little bit. Hey, and there's your energy, Aquarius. Look at that. Oh my gosh. What goes up must come down. We all know this. Huh. Yeah, who else did I say that to? The Dope Show. Marilyn Manson, The Dope Show, the song. We're all stars now at The Dope Show. That's that is fucking weird. That is weird. Um that is so weird. You know, be responsible. Drink safely, be responsible. Make sure you don't leave. I was going to say, there's the devil jumping out. Make sure you don't leave any personal belongings or possessions behind. Excuse me. Oh, right. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Anyways, food. Jumping into this, Aquarius. Hey, with that devil there is addiction, substances, and vices at play. Like I said, energetically, a little bit of an incentive, a little bit of a motive. Gets you feeling right. Gets you feeling good. Gets you feeling loosey goosey. Lubricates the gears. Gets that liquid courage in motion. I don't know. I'm just having a little fun with it. What they put in those gummy bears? What's the milligrams? Don't know. Having a good time, clearly. Um, Good energy. They like to have a little fun. They like to take the edge off, Aquarius. I don't know what that is. Like, apparently, there's no. I mean, when it comes to your energy and their energy, apparently there's no other way. It is what it is. It's kind of like you and me and the devil make three. Heyo. Um, that is crazy. That is crazy. I would say if you're in recovery, but no. They're saying, yeah, no, not for me. No, thank you. They enjoy this energy. Aquarius, they enjoy it. It makes them feel spry again. It makes them feel young again. The only reason I'm being a smartass is because I'm looking at the devil. That's the only reason why I'm being a smartass on this one. Can't help it. The Gemini moon in me just wants to be like, how do you not see that? Nor how do you understand that? Some people call that blunt. Some people call that matter of fact. It is what it is. Some people call that cold. It's like, it's just a fact. Yeah, but you didn't have to what? Did you listen to what I said? Or did you try and analyze and dissect the emotions of how I said it? What I'm saying here, Aquarius, is apparently substances, vices, and addictions are a crutch and necessary for them to actually be okay with you. That sounds like a problem. That sounds like an addiction to me. If you cannot function without, it's like one of those coffee cups or the mugs. Don't talk to me unless I've had my coffee. Like you get it. It's kind of funny. Coffee's coffee. Everyone's addicted to coffee. It's a substance. It's a stimulant. It is. It's a you know what. DRUG. It is. But I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at something else here. I'm looking at energetically speaking, life in the fast lane. That is weird. That's like, don't talk to me unless I take the edge off. I'm not okay with you, Aquarius, unless I get what I want first, and then we're okay. And so what I'm looking at here, energetically speaking, is well, unfortunately, like I said about the gummy bears, unless I get my fix, we're not going to be okay. It's almost kind of like they're withholding a certain side or aspect or facet of themselves. They're keeping this from you until they get their fix. Like I said, some people might call me an ass. It is what it is. Why beat around the bush? That's pretty crazy. I'm looking at addictions. They're like, it is what it is. So fucking what? Oh, okay, one of those. So ain't no one gonna tell you nothing. Life is gonna have to show you because people trying to tell you isn't working. Got it. How much you want to bet, Aquarius, that the tower is gonna jump out in this one? Let's spin that wheel, huh? Let's spin that wheel and see what happens. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can sense it. You can almost like you can smell it. I thought you said you were fine with Aquarius. Now you're showing me the lovers. Like, actually, I don't know if I'm fine with Aquarius. Here we go. Here we go with the what do we call that? The swing. What's that called? From one end of the spectrum all the way to the other end of the spectrum in a split second. The flash of an eye. You sure you want to go there today? if you're under any form of, oh jeez Louise, what are those warning labels? If you've taken any form of prescription or medication, you should not be operating heavy machinery. I'm looking at selfish and greedy. It's weird. They're showing me selfish and greedy, but what? They're emphasizing, so the fuck what? Aquarius partakes with me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Da, 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 da. So energetically speaking, what you're saying about that devil is you're all about that rock and roll. You're throwing up the devil horns. You're saying I'm all about that rock and roll. That rock and roll lifestyle. What's that? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Got it. Look at this. Oh, this has turned into a finger pointing game. What's with the living dynamic, Aquarius? Since they want to air it all out, what's with the living dynamic? Why are things not okay at home? They're saying specifically with you. Like, what is that? This is for you, cross watcher. This isn't. I'm not reading for Aquarius. Why are you emphasizing like? That is so weird. That is so weird. This is one of those situations, and I'll let you know what this is. It's immaturity. It's like you could be telling them you have an addiction, you have a problem. Yeah, but you. Yeah, but you. Yabba dabba dabba doo. Yeah, but you. You get it? They constantly deflect and throw it back at you. It's like hot potato with responsibility and accountability. Here's responsibility. Here's accountability. It lands in their hands, and they're like, too hot, too hot, too hot, hot. No, I don't want it. Pass the ball back to Aquarius. I don't want to play with you, Aquarius. I don't want to play with you. But yet they're the ones playing because they're passing around accountability and responsibility because they don't want to take any of it. But yet they claim they're not playing around. Oh, you are playing around. You are playing around. I'm not looking at no diamond. I do understand that they have circle cut, but I'm not looking at no diamond. I mean, this situation, is rough. It is rough. Energetically, they are fracturing off. What I mean by that is there's a crack. There's a crack and there's a split and there's a rift between the two of you. And they're like, it's the situation here between the two of you is shifting in such a way where you're growing apart rather than entangling together and tying a knot with one another. Look at this. It's just kind of, they're like a professional at deflection. This is crazy. You are a professional at deflection. And with someone like this, like I said, with addiction, substances, and vices, there's no sense in talking. If people do not listen, I've said this before, if people are not going to listen, stop talking. Walk away. Why? Because that means your words and what you have to say are falling on deaf ears. That means their ears are closed. Closed. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to face it. No, 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 no. Like I said, la, 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 that. It's like, how old are we here? How old are we? How old are we? Because the immaturity in this energy is like something else. It's something else to the point where even I can't describe it. Hey now, look at this. So you're a professional at loopholes and hoops. Okay, so you know how to jump through hoops of avoidance. Jumping, let me understand, let me kind of try and process this myself. Jumping, usually people jump, for example, usually people jump through hoops for something. Like, you want me to see you do a trick? You know, what's that, Stewart? Is it Stewart or Stu? I think it was Stewart from, what's that television show back then? Stewart. So was it Saturday Night Live? Stewart. Look what I can do. Usually people jump through hoops for something. Like they want something. They're jumping through hoops. They are getting something they want. Avoidance. They're jumping through hoops. Interesting. Jumping through hoops, jumping through a void to avoid what? Hold on. Trying to break my brain. You're jumping through a void to avoid, literally just to avoid. You're just jumping through hoops. Like a tiger in a circus? Are you saying Aquarius is the ringleader? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not what I'm looking at. The card that wants to flip out, Aquarius, the Two of Pentacles. Huh. Look at that. You've gone quiet. Why? You've gone quiet. What's that song? Round and around will chase you down. There's a Three of Swords. Yeah, they know. That's the thing. Run around, runner, runner. That is crazy. They get a kick out of it. They get a kick out of this whole thing. They do. At the same time, they're also like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to fucking buy time, and I need to buy some time. Want to see me do a cool trick, Aquarius, and I'll buy some time? How about today? You want to see a trick today? I'll buy some time. How about today? Constantly buying time. Fuck, who has time to waste? Who has time to waste? Seriously, no one. I don't buy it. I don't buy the tears. I don't buy the fake tears. I don't. I understand your situation, Crosswatcher. At the same time, I don't fucking buy it. I don't buy it. If you absolutely, now I've given this spiel and rant how many other times before, Aquarius, for you. If you truly, authentically, genuinely give a shit about who you're with, you will do anything and everything you possibly can think of to make sure that the two of you are okay and taken care of. It doesn't matter if it's for the sake of survival, you'll find a way. It doesn't matter if it's the sake of addiction, you will find a way. This whole weird jumping through hoops to avoid so much, clearly, and that is unfortunately the umbrella that I'm looking at here, Aquarius, is addiction, substances, and vices. There's something personally within them that they are deeply running from and avoiding to face and see and deal with and heal from. Unfortunately, what you're dealing with and going through and facing because of that energetically shows up and presents itself as a blind spot. Unfortunately, that's like, why do, like, what you kind of question and wonder, like, why doesn't this shit work? Just simply that. Like, why doesn't this shit work? Why is it always something? Why is it always a runaround? Why is it always deflection? Why is it like, why can't I just get a point blank straight answer? That's why. They run from themselves. That means they're professionals and experienced at running from you as well. Runner, runner, you gonna chase me around, Aquarius? You gonna play my game with me? Watch this, I'll show you a trick. I'll jump through a hoop. Can you do the same? Oh, you can't keep up with me. See? Haha, I win. I have one over on you. And let's just kind of distract ourselves and like, what the fuck are we arguing about anymore? Aquarius, the only way to win is not to play. It is what it is. It is what it is. They're showing me they do all this song and dance. Thinking that is so weird. They do this whole song and dance thinking that's how they're going to keep you and hold on to you. This will drive anyone up the wall. This will drive anyone up the wall. That is crazy. That is crazy. And what they're emphasizing is like they know what no other way, and that is kind of scary for me to even read. They know no other way. It's like, what do you mean you know no other way? Like, I understand, like, if you had to, run for your life, and that's, the survival mode you got kind of got like locked into. At the same time, like, clearly Aquarius wouldn't be here asking if they didn't give a shit. No, that means Aquarius gives a shit. But what I'm also looking at is your energy, Crosswatcher, not even stopping for a second to understand what Aquarius is showing you, telling you, and bringing to the table. Because you're too much about me, 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 me. They're trying to get you. Don't Aquarius. Don't pay attention to Aquarius. Aquarius. That's what I'm looking at. Don't think about that, Aquarius. Don't feel that way, Aquarius. No. Let's not do that, Aquarius. Like, keeping you, Aquarius, outside of yourself. So you're like, why do I feel like I'm going fucking crazy? Hey, look at this. We got to the tower. Finally. Finally. Let's see. There we go. Yep. Yes. I understand that. What is that song? What is that song? See if I can think of it. Oh my god, they're showing me. At least they're being honest about this one. They're like, fine, I'll drop the act. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. What is that song? You shouldn't have to make Aquarius chase you around like that to get you to stop jumping through hoops. For you, Crosswatcher, to stop and listen and actually take Aquarius seriously. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, fine, I'll drop it and I'll be serious. And it's like, no. You've been wasting all this fucking time playing around. I don't buy it. Not on your terms. Not on your terms. This isn't your playing field, Crosswatcher. It's not when you say something happens, it happens. It's not when you say something goes, something goes. Now all of a sudden you want to step into that energy like you have some sort of power or so like some sort of like authority over the situation, the circumstances, when you've been fucking around and playing around this whole fucking time with Aquarius. And expecting Aquarius to take you seriously. Like, damn, you don't even fucking take yourself seriously. But yet you want power over Aquarius, take me seriously. It's like, no. I'm looking at the Eight of Cups reverse Aquarius. They've gone numb. That's the part where I'm trying to figure out that song. What is that? The pieces of the puzzle don't fit for you. The pieces of the puzzle don't fit. So I forget what it was, like you slam them together or something. Forget the lyrics. It's like that's not how you put a puzzle together. Like you don't just force something. It's like mm. I don't buy it. I don't fucking buy it. One bit. I don't buy it one bit. If you're willing to play around this much in your relationship, I don't buy it. That's the deck. Look at this. Towards the end of the deck, Aquarius, they're still playing around with those hoops. Coincidence? No. No, not at all. The two of you. Ooh. Oh shit. Cat's out of the bag. Oh my goodness. You got the both of you are probably looking at each other like, the fuck? Yep. Nice poker faces. Both of you. Nice poker faces. Your masks are slipping. What's that other song? Unfortunately, some people they cling on to the toxicity to feel something because they'd rather feel something even if it's negative and toxic than nothing. That's also what I'm looking at emotionally speaking with this. They'd rather feel something even if it's negative rather than nothing, like numb. But what's weird is with the addiction, substances, vices, they're using that to numb themselves out. So go figure. It's like a walking contradiction. That's why it doesn't make sense. That's why it'll make you feel like you're a little 5150. Like you're a little like, what? This doesn't add up. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to add up. Unfortunately, I'm also looking at the Ten of Cups, which is the relationship or the marriage, the commitment, reversed. Oh, by the way, that was shortly after the Eight of Cups reversed. Like I don't fucking feel anything, but I'll choose to be in this relationship with Aquarius, even though there ain't no fucking love there. So Aquarius, you're in a relationship or a commitment with a zombie, like brain rot. But yet somehow it's like some sort of weird fucking game of who can outsmart and who can outwit who. I guess play on playa. Bye.